Hi everybody, welcome to the Myers Memories Crafts. I'm Jessie and we are crafting in my studio today. It has been a while since I've made a video for YouTube. It's been a really long time actually. And I'm hoping to make this more of a regular thing, back on a regular crafting schedule, and I'd really like to get into the routine of updating my blog and my YouTube channel weekly. So be on the lookout for that. You can check out my blog and see what's going on with me at themyersmemories.blogspot.com. I am also launching a brand new craft tutorial blog Tuesday, May 1st, called Create with Jessi. It's createwithjessi.blogspot.com, and I'll also put a link to that in the description below. It'll also be linked to my regular blog, and vice versa, so definitely check us out. My goal is to do a weekly update on both of them. The tutorial blog will be anywhere from videos to written instructions. It could be project start to finish, mini book series. I haven't really decided. I'm still toying with the idea, but I'm really excited to get that started. I've got some ideas already in the works. So this will actually be the first tutorial we put up on the blog. Yay! So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be making this really cute, really simple paper bag, gift bag. It's made using just a regular grocery store paper sack, like lunch sacks, and your favorite pattern paper and your ribbon. Super easy, super quick. I was actually inspired by something I saw in an advertisement on Paper Crafts magazine. I didn't see the whole, I just saw the front of it. That's what inspired me to make it look the way it does. But I needed something quick and easy that I could do for my coworkers. A girlfriend of mine asked me to do gift bags for our team, and there's like 20 of us. And she asked me the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah. And I work Monday through Friday till like 6 o'clock. So I needed something I could put together for 20 people in about 2 hours. And this is what I came up with. It was awesome, and it really was quick and easy, and I did 20 in 2 hours. So here we go. So the first thing you're going to need is we'll set this aside. You're going to need a store-bought lunch sack, and you can buy these at Walmart. They come in like regular craft, and they come in white. I bought the white because I wasn't sure what I was going to use yet, and white goes with everything. You'll need your paper trimmer, obviously, and some pattern paper. So what you need to do first, the paper bag, go ahead and cut it down to 7.5 inches tall. And your paper bag, so it's going to be approximately 7.5 by 5 inches wide. So what you'll need for your pattern paper, you'll need a piece of pattern paper that is 10 3/4 inches. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's 10 1/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. And then you're going to cut 3 1/4 inches off the top. So I've done that here. I've got 2 pieces. Next thing you want to do, and you can do this with the Martha Stewart scoreboard, your score pal, whatever. You want to go ahead and score this so that you have a 1/2 inch here. So if you're going from 0, you're going to actually score this at 2 3/4 inches. Just let me turn this over. And then go ahead and fold down this score line. Now before you attach it to the bag, I am going to punch with my scallop border punch. This is not a necessary step. This is just something that I thought made it a little pretty. And I am never, I'm so bad. I bought all these border punches when Fiskars first started bringing them out because I thought they were awesome. Yeah, I never used them. And it's not because I don't love them. I just never think to use them. I don't use them when I go scrapbooking, so when I go to make cards, I kind of forget they're there. But as you can see, this is double-sided paper. And we are just going to stick this down. You can use regular tape. I normally use Creative Memories tape. Creative Memories tape runners are not what they used to be. It's very sad. They just redesigned the tape runner, and I haven't used the new tape runner yet, but the refills for the old tape runners just haven't been what they used to be. They've been having trouble just sticking to the paper. Like, completely sticking to the point where they don't come off the backing. It's just been really troublesome. So I finally just switched over to the ATG gun. I'm going to use up my Creative Memories tape runners while I have them. Maybe switch over to the other one because it is smaller and so a little more convenient. This thing is kind of a beast, but I love it that I can use it for everything. So anyway, I digress. You're going to tape this down to the front, get it as centered as you can. If it's not 100% centered, it's not a big deal. And then on this smaller piece, we're going to run tape along the 1/2 inch side that we folded downward. And if you can see, we're going to actually tape it to this part here on the bag. So what I like to do, go ahead and line this up on the front. And then flip it over. And then just tuck the piece of paper with the adhesive down inside the bag. And before you let the tape touch, flip it back over so you can line it up again. And this doesn't have to be exact, so if it's not perfect, it's not, again, it's not a big deal. But then you just press it down, and voila! Got a nice little flap. Isn't that cute? So for my coworkers, this is where I left it. I did a little print. I printed out their names and taped them here. Not a big deal. But I decided I really should take this an extra step because if I was doing this for a kid's birthday party or a wedding shower or a baby shower even, just like little treat bags, I would go one up on that because I would have more than a day's notice. So I'm going to take my crocodile, and I just got the big bite. Isn't it so cool? And I'm just going to punch a hole on either side. And if you want to eyeball it, you can. I measure it just a little bit. And I'm going to use my seam binding. And if you have never bought seam binding from the Zipper Stop and you love seam binding, I would highly encourage you. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on Etsy. I think they even have their own independent website. But I got this huge roll of seam binding from them. It was super cheap. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't much. But I mean, this is the roll of seam binding, and it's 100 yards. I just bought plain white so I could dye it, do whatever I want with it, because I am in love with seam binding now. I mean, you can buy it from Stampin' Up! And other places, but it's just, I think it's the same price for their smaller roll for this 100 yards of seam binding, and because it's white, I can make it whatever color I want. So, but I just thread the seam binding through the holes. And actually, before you tie this shut, you'll need to put whatever you want in here, put your ingredients in here, and puff out the bag. It's kind of hard to do that once it's tied shut. So, let's go backwards. Now that it's puffed out again, and for those of you who've never seen me make bows before, let me show you how I make my bows. When you tie your knot, and I actually watched this, I learned this, DIY used to have a scrapbooking show, and I used to record it. I used to TiVo because it would come on at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm asleep. So, but what she did was she tied her knot, and then she twisted her ribbon so that it looks like this. And then she would tie her bow. And I tell you what, it is like, it comes out the most perfect bow every time. And then I'm just going to come through. And there you have it. It is a super quick, easy gift bag. And again, this is a super quick, fast, easy project that you can do if you need to do it for birthdays or for, if you have a team of coworkers that you want to do something for. This is an awesome project to do. So I hope that you have enjoyed our first tutorial. I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.